Why most high performers set goals that burn them out, and how to fix it using energetic alignment and strategic precision. If you are a senior leader, a founder, or a high performing executive, you already know how to hit goals, right? But here's the truth, most don't admit. You are hitting your numbers, but it's costing you your peace, right? The late nights, the mental fatigue, the pressure to outdo yourself every single quarter. It's a lot, right? And the worst part, the way you set your goals may be the real reason you are constantly drained, right? Today I'm going to show you a better way using something I call energetic alignment and strategic precision. It's not about working less or wanting less. It's about aligning your goals with your real energy system so they fuel you instead of frying you, right? Let's be honest. Here's how the cycle usually looks. You set a big goal, you crush it, you instantly raise the bar again, right? And somewhere in that loop, you never really recover. You never really give yourself the time needed to feel like yourself again. It's always next quarter will be lighter, but it never is, right? You get a temporary high, that dopamine kick, but then the pressure builds up again and again, right? The constant stress, that's cortisol, and over time it chips away at your energy, your focus, even your confidence, right? But here's what I want you to take away today. Your goals don't feel heavy because they are big. They are heavy because they are not aligned with your natural energy rhythms, right? The natural you. So let me show you how to change that. Let me tell you about Arjun. He is a Series B startup founder. 12 months ago, his company doubled its revenue on paper, a huge win, right? But at the same time, he was tripling his caffeine, popping anxiety medicines, and barely seeing his family. He was always busy. Even when he was at home, he was always thinking about his work. When we started working together, I did not ask him to lower his ambition or his goals. We simply changed how he set his goals. We introduced something called the head, heart, and hand check, and we applied the rule of three. Result? Same revenue targets, but he hit them 40% faster with fewer late nights, better team morale, and get this, his resting heart rate or his anxiety levels have completely dropped. What is this energetic alignment, right? Recently, in one of these clarity calls, somebody asked me also, what is this energetic alignment, right? Let's walk through the head, heart, and handshake. This is a simple 3-point system to help you figure out whether your goals are truly aligned with your energy or no. Grab a pen, you can do this right now with me. Here's an example. Head, ask yourself, does this goal make logical sense for this season of my life or business? Example, let's say your team just went through layoffs, right? Is this the right time to scale aggressively? Score it from 1 to 5. 1 is no logic, 5 totally aligned, right? The next one, heart. Ask, does this goal feel exciting or is it just something I should do? Right? I should do and I'm excited to do is two different things. Feel it in your body. Feel into your body. When you think of this goal, do you feel expanded or tight and pressured? Oh my god, I need to do this, right? Again, score it from 1 to 5. Hand, ask, do I currently have the time, energy, and support to act on this so called goal? If your calendar is already full and your energy is scattered, you may be setting yourself up to fail, right? Up to feel more cortisol. Score this too. If any score is below 3, then pause. Rework the goal, delegate it, or shift the timeline. Maybe later, right? If you find this useful, I have created a free printable Power Rituals Audit PDF. You can literally score your current goals using this framework and instantly see where energy is getting wasted, right? You will also get 3 rituals I teach high performing leaders to reset, refocus, and lead with clarity. The link is in the description, or just hit the first comment, download that Power Rituals Audit PDF, and start using it immediately. So now let's go deeper because alignment without structure is waste of your time. So here's the complete system I recommend for my high performance that those are working with me right now. Energy mapping before execution. Not all hours are equal. You likely have 2 to 3 peak hours each day. Use those for strategy, decision making, or creative work. Block low energy times for admin, emails, or short meetings, right? Things, this change alone will give you 2 times your output. The productivity will change. The rule of three: no more chasing 10 goals per quarter. Choose 3 big goals, each with 3 milestones, one per month. Weekly sprints aligned with your energy, right? Align everything with your energy. This reduces context switching and increases depth. The way you work, right? It increases that depth that you can go and work on that so called goal. Micro recovery rituals. These are quick resets that top leaders use to avoid burnout. 60-second breath reset before important meetings. Shake out when tension builds, right? Anchor every morning. Reconnect with the why in just 2 minutes. You do a anchoring meditation that will anchor to your why, right? Every Sunday ask, what goal gave me energy this week? What made me feel pressure or drag, or is anything misaligned I need to adjust? What made me excited and wanted to do it? Just 10 minutes of this will save you 10 hours of burnout later, right? Do this every week. Let's do a quick live example. Write down one goal you are currently working on, right? Now let's score it. Head, logic, what is the score? Heart, desire, what is the score? Hand, bandwidth, what is the score? If any score is below 3, you now know the goal is burning you out silently, right? It's not aligning with your energy, it's not aligning with your desire. And this is where the shift begins, right? Let me tell you some of the pushbacks that I hear from my clients. My team or investors won't wait, right? Show them this. When you align with your energy, your execution speed goes up. You are more productive. You will get more done with less stress. Won't I fall behind if I do less? Actually, no. You will do fewer things but better. And that's where excellence lives, right? You don't need a success. You are already successful. You need excellence now. Use personal energy seasons. Are you an introvert in a team heavy month? Adjust. Use lunar cycles or body cues to plan your quarters, which means you are aligning with your own energy levels, right? Future pace your visualization. Imagine this: you hit your targets, you scale your vision, and at the same time, you are sleeping better, laughing more, creating with joy, and taking time for your own family and yourself. This isn't a fantasy. It's what happens when your goals feed your power instead of draining you, and they're aligned with you, right? If you are serious about mastering this, not just in theory but in real life, I offer 2 precision sessions per month. In just 45 minutes, we will identify your top energy leaks, rework your current quarter's goals, build your custom power ritual stack, right? It's not the same for everybody. The power rituals differs, right? So tap on the link below to apply. I work only with those ready to elevate with clarity, control, and energy. Apply for a precision session this month. Comment below what part of today's method hit hardest for you. What is that you have never thought of, and what is something that you always do. Hit subscribe, share that with a friend who needs to lead with power. And remember, precision always beats pressure. Energy beats hustle. Mastery starts within. See you next time.